It's not just about, those one-off manifestations like your dream vacation or $1,000 here and there, and that's it. We are talking about 180 degrees shift in your life, that everything changes and everything that you desire doesn't come just once in your life, but it becomes the normal of your life. Few years consistently, I did the inner work, not to manifest one-off things like one-off vacation, one-off amazing client, but to 180 degrees shift my life. You deserve a life that is sustainably good and it just keeps getting better. You deserve a life in which if you're putting an input of 10, you're receiving 1,000 back. You deserve a life in which even if you're sleeping, you're earning money. All of that does not happen by just wishing. You got to make some full on changes in your life. Why? Because your life right now reflects your habits, your being, your mindset that has been in place for decades. For decades. So, for you to change your life, all of that has to change. It's very simple, but it's not always easy. It's not something that you dream about one night and wake up with the next morning. It is something that you persist in and you show up differently in life. Only if you show up differently in your life is going to change. Or else you're just going to be a customer in somebody else's program on manifestation and law of attraction. Trust me, I've done so many of them. I know what they do. They definitely fill the pockets of the person who's conducting that program. They definitely make you feel good and you're part of a community, so you feel like you're not alone, you're not the black sheep anymore. But does it really necessarily change your life drastically? When I realized this, I did not attend another program. I went inward and every day I made changes in my life. I'm going to share 3 steps exactly, in fact 4. What you want is an incredible life that is sustainably good. You want a life in which your skills are making you more money that you could ever dream of. You want a life in which your services, your products that you're putting it out there in the world are really high quality. People love them. People's lives are changing because of that. You want a life in which there's so much abundance you never have to look at the price tag anymore. You want a life in which you are the magnet of everything incredible. So it's never about those one-off manifestations, which are also amazing, but it is a life, a way of life in which you're constantly attracting incredible things that you want and you are always growing from there. That is the true definition of a dream life. And I have been in this space since 13 years. I have paid so many coaches. They give you a sense that law of attraction, just, do journaling every day and just visualize every day, and that's it. While that is very impactful, but if it is not supported with actual life changes, nothing actually changes. So you have to understand one thing. Your life is the way it is right now only and only because your thoughts, beliefs, emotions and actions, they support that. So if they have been in place since decades, wouldn't you need to change those to create a different life? Because imagine that you're visualizing a very satisfying career. You're imagining that you're receiving 5 lakhs rupees in a month or $10,000 in a month. You're imagining that. While all your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions are the same, would that actually change something or create more frustration within you? I created my dream life, my absolute dream life, in which I live anywhere I want. I just flew from Bali to Bangkok. I didn't like Bangkok, so I am in an island called Koh Samui, and I'll be flying to different places because I let my intuition drive me rather than the conditioning of I should be living here and doing this or that. Maybe this is not your dream life, it doesn't matter. You got to get clarity about what is your dream life. I'm literally soaked in gratitude head to toe for the dream life that I'm living right now. No longer a dream, because it is my actual reality, and I want to give everything that I've learned over the last 13 years about how to actually not only create your dream life but also maintain it, sustain it, and let that grow. Your dream life actually becomes into its own organism of its own that takes its own life, its own shape. It's actually a life form that grows from there. So it's not about, those fancy little cute little things that are just one off. You got a free coffee or you got invited to a trip, which is all awesome. That is something that I was experiencing few years back, like being called to Switzerland to attend an event all for free, like my flights, my hotel, everything was paid off. While I truly appreciate it, after that trip, I knew I don't want to be dependent on free invitations. I want that plus. I want my life to be created in a way that if I think today that tomorrow I'm flying to another country or I'm starting another business, it's right away possible for me. So in that case, I'm not attracting conditionally, like, oh, I want free trips. Because when I say I want free trips, then I'm only and only talking about opportunities in which it is free, and everything else, like what if I am paying it from my pocket, cash, full cash. I'm literally excluding that reality. That is not part of your dream life. Your dream life is fully wholesome. I'm going to share exactly what I did in the last few years to create this absolutely beautiful dream life. And before that, I need to tell you that I used to be highly depressed person, like not just unhappy person, but like clinically depressed. I had a huge bunch of prescriptions. I used to take so many pills in a day just to survive through the day. And now I am just waking up with so much energy that I need to find ways to sort of channel it out. I have this beam of happiness within me, and it's not something that I have to work very hard to maintain. It's just a part of me because I changed everything in my life, and who I am is what I changed. So you're going to apply these 4 steps in your life and you're going to manifest your actual dream life, and you're also going to grow from there and not retract back to your old life. So step 1 is the easiest. Most people miss it, which is actually dream. Most people are just wishing from surface level, I wish I could have that. Internally, they know they wouldn't have that because they're not actually properly dreaming for themselves. And when I say dream, I also mean choose. They're not actually choosing for themselves. When I get on these discovery calls with people who want to work with me one-on-one, I ask them, what do you want? And they're like, you know what? It would be really nice if I could have this much money. And I ask them, are you just sort of wishing, or are you actually choosing? Have you chosen this for yourself? They're like, no, I haven't chosen it for myself. I mean, it's just like, I don't even know how to do it. It's just a lot, blah, blah, blah. I'll have to give up my comfortable life. I'll have to give up my habits, blah, blah, blah. So we don't choose it. We think we want it, but we don't choose it. So dream big. That's a very important cue for actually dreaming, because if you're only dreaming about, oh, I wish I could go to Spain over the summers, again, there's nothing wrong with it. I have literally manifested this so many times, but one of dreaming does not feel entirely satisfying, because in the back of your mind you know that it's going to be over very, very soon. So first, dream big in terms of magnitude and in terms of the time expanse. If you're only dreaming for next week, then your mind knows you have no idea what happens after that week. So play with this, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, and see your life in a span of like 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, whatever feels light and exciting to you, and ask yourself, what is happening in my life 6 months later? Like right now, you may ask yourself, what is happening in my life in December 2025? Oh, I actually looked at my phone and looked at my bank balance. It is 10 times of what it is right now. For example, oh, I am sitting with my partner at a beach and having a great time. So zoom out and actually dream big. Second, dream every day, because what happens is you dream once, you feel great about it, you feel excited about it. Next day, you're back to your old ways of doing things, and your old thoughts were like, oh, it was a cute thing to do last night, to dream, and now you're back to your current reality. That is why for a lot of people, having a different life, it's more dreaming than actual reality that could happen for them, because they're like, I am so out of that zone that I was when I was dreaming about it. Just because you did not dream every day, you got to retrain your mind to believe that your dream life is now your normal life. This is a very temporary life that you're living right now. This is, in fact, I used to tell myself almost every day when I was living in Delhi, nothing was working out in my life, in my business.
And I used to be like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm such a fool dreaming about these $10,000 clients. My current client is not even happy, put bringing any money out of their pocket, and they are acting so entitled, like they own me. And I'm dreaming about a $10,000 client. What the fuck? This is so untrue. These moments will happen in your life. That's for sure, they're going to happen in your life. It is your responsibility to bring yourself back to your dream life. That's the normal. Yeah, $10,000 client is normal. What is right now? It's very temporary. It's just going away. It's just leaving my life. Third, dream with your emotions and dream with the details. It is so crucial, because if you don't do that, you're just again getting sucked into the fluff of dreaming that does not manifest into real stuff. It does not. So you got to dream with emotions. If you're only thinking about a car, it's a metal body in your vision and it's not making you feel anything, drop it right away. You're wasting your time. I used to visualize a car because I thought, oh, I watched The Secret and people are visualizing cars there. I was like, do I really care about it? Because I wasn't able to feel much. So I let it go. And I didn't know what to dream about next. That is where you'll have your own self discovery. Dream of things that matter to you, not based on what other people think you should have. Like, you should be married by 30, so oh, no, I have to manifest a dream partner. This is something that I actually work with the most with my clients: money and partner. Now, most of my clients, when they're working on their dream partner, they eventually realize they don't want it right now, or they don't want it the way their parents think they should want it. Just that clarity is just so amazing, because they realize all their efforts were going in vain. That's the right way to say it, right? Going in vain. Basically, all their efforts were of no use, because they realized they were not even manifesting what they wanted or the way they wanted it. So when you check with your emotions, am I actually feeling something incredible? Am I feeling heightened emotions with this? If yes, you're in the right direction. If not, drop it, choose something else, and maybe later on the same thing that you're dropping right now becomes relevant for you and you can emotionally connect with it. Pick it up then. And another part to it is dream with details. As you will keep dreaming every day, more and more details will fill in, to an extent that you would also know the color of the cup holder of your car. Like, that is where your mind will lead you to, because your mind is very, very intelligent. It just knows how to go in the direction that you give it. So because now you're dreaming about your dream life, your mind is giving you more and more and more and more and more details. Now step 2 is fucking commitment. If you're not committing, you're just doing a cutesy little act with yourself. I see that happen all the fucking time, and especially when I'm living in Bali. Oh my god, I've heard people say things like, oh, I don't know why I'm single since 20 years. Fine, I'll just manifest my partner. And next day, they are screwing it all up by sleeping with everybody, by not having any boundaries, not checking with themselves what do they want, because the commitment to that dream literally goes away the next day when the hormones are like, yeah, baby. And that is a very human thing to do. But your dream life is on the other side of your commitment. So if you're not committing to your dream every day, it's totally okay if you miss out on things. You're a human being, but are you getting back to your dream? If not, your dream doesn't give a shit about you, because you don't give a shit about your dream. So the question then becomes micro pleasure versus macro vision. We have so many micro pleasures today, so many, that it gets more and more difficult to actually create a dream life, because you want a sexy as fuck body, but you have the habit of eating at 11 a.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m. And then you're like, why am I getting more and more unhealthy? I have low energy. Babe, because you did not commit to your dream, which is to have a very energetic, toned, sexy body. At 11 p.m., that just went out of the window, because you were like, let me just engage in micro pleasure. I struggled with that hardcore. I used to have such a horrible relationship with food, because food was like a way for me to fill my void, because I've had a very, very, very abusive past. So when it is not addressed and healed, then we unconsciously find different ways to cope with it. Some people use drugs, some people use violence, anger. For me, it was food. Now, of course, everything was getting affected by that. My gut health, my face, my hair, my confidence, everything. I literally had to go through this process of committing every day. Every day, I had to tell myself, okay, I'm committing to this health, especially at 12 a.m. when it was the most difficult thing to do. I slipped many times. It doesn't matter how many times you slip. What matters is, are you getting back to your dream? I hear people say this all the time that, oh, I don't want this program right now. I don't think my husband would agree to this, or I don't want to spend this money right now. I'll just get to it later. That later literally never comes. I work with so many people today who connected to me many years back, and they did not make that move of working on their mindset, on their life with me. And then eventually they were like, that later never came. And then they start working on themselves. So eventually you are going to work on yourself. If you're watching this video, if you consume content like that, it's just that you would have lost more time and your energy would be different. Why not start today? I know that your micro pleasures are so tempting. What if you shift your entire focus to your macro vision? That is the sexiest thing in the whole fucking world. When you let yourself be pleasured by your macro vision, your micro pleasures will fucking have no chance. They have no chance. They know now you are with the most seductive energy in the world, which is your own macro vision. So be seduced by your macro vision. Do you get this energy? Get into that energy. Step 3, actually make changes. Because if you don't, then all the dreaming and all the commitment is of no use. Make changes. It's going to be uncomfortable. I've given you the disclaimer already. It is good to know now, because when you actually feel uncomfortable when you're making changes in your life, you'll be more prepared. You wouldn't be too bothered by it. You wouldn't be too overwhelmed by it, because you'd be prepared that it is going to get uncomfortable as you change your life, as you change yourself. Because you're entering into new zones. You don't have any idea what that feels like, looks like. There's no familiarity. Most probably, there's nobody in your life who's doing that. So there is no hand holding. It is going to be overwhelming. And in fact, I would say just join a WhatsApp community. At least over there, you would feel like you're not the only one who's changing things in your life, because your old patterns would be like, why the fuck do you need to change your life? You're happy the way you are, you're comfortable the way you are, fine, there's a little bit of misery, what is so bad about that? Your old patterns will scream that at you, and that is when it is the most important to have a supportive community, to just say it out loud, is what I'm feeling, so that somebody who's hearing you can hold that space for you. So join our WhatsApp community. Now, what do I mean by making changes? We've talked about macro vision. Let's now talk about micro changes. If you put on your running shoes and you go for a 2-minute walk, that's far better than no walk at all. But after you've taken that 2 minutes walk, you might think, what difference does this make? It does make a huge difference, because not only you thought about doing something different, but your physiology adopted it. Your body moved. You were out there for 2 minutes and you did that walk. The next day, you would have a little bit more encouragement, because you know you are the kind of person who kept your word the last day. You're the kind of person who apparently is following his or her vision, even if that's happening on a micro level. You wouldn't even realize when those 2 minutes will become 2 hours. That's exactly what my journey with health was like. That's exactly what my journey with money was like. I remember my heart was out of my chest when I increased my charges, maybe by 10% or 20%. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be the worst thing of my life. But I knew my macro vision of charging what my services deserve, what my energy deserves. It's so fucking huge. In a different perspective, it was a micro shift that I did. And I did it when it sucked, when it felt really, really difficult. And that micro change actually snowballed into, very soon enough, I manifested my first $10K client, because I was literally making changes in my wealth reality. I was making changes in my communication with my prospects. I was making changes in my energy. I was no longer selling. I was just inviting people. Very, 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 what is that word? I use it all the time and I forgot. Oh, anyway, I'm going to use the word aligned. Making a micro change, such as eating a little bit of less carbs in the lunch and adding more fruits and vegetables in my diet, snowballed into my body getting 11 kgs lighter and my skin getting super, and my skin getting clear. And to make your micro habits more meaningful, I would suggest do this one thing. Like, imagine that you have engaged in this micro habit for like 1 month. What is your health like after 30 days? What is your wealth like after 30 days? 6 months. Your life cannot be the same. Even with that very tiny micro habit, it just cannot be the same. So put it in two kind of perspectives. One is micro habits. Make small changes every day, even if it does not feel too much. And second, zoom out and see what your life looks like after 30 days, 60 days, 1 year of doing that micro habit. It just wouldn't be the same anymore. And another thing is, I have heard people say, I want to start my business or I want to grow my business. They make no changes. Are you watching Netflix? Are you scrolling on TikTok, on Instagram? Or are you actually having a conversation with ChatGPT, talking about your idea, you're researching, you're observing, you're just messaging people who are in your industry, getting their ideas, and maybe even just putting your idea out there. Hey, does anybody want this? If you're not making these changes, you're not actually creating your business. I am sorry, but your Netflix history does not reflect that you're actually spending time in creating a business. You want amazing money habits. Are you learning about that? Do you have a coach who's teaching you that? Do you have an expert on board? Do you have a consultant on board? Oh my god, the level of discomfort I sometimes get when I am changing my money reality again is I realize, oh my god, why don't I have this kind of consultant in my business? Why don't I have this? Why don't I have that? And I literally make changes in my business so that my money reality changes. I don't sit and journal that, oh, my money has changed. I do that, by the way, anyway, but that's not the only thing that I do. If I am not making changes, my life is not changing. Step 4 is quite easy, but it is the most difficult one, which is stay with the first 3 steps. Stay with them. Dream, commit, make changes. And if you ask me, for how long do I do this? Like, when will I see my dream life? Do this till you see your dream life. That's it. There is no time frame that somebody can give you. Time does not even exist, because what you want is available to you right now. What you are doing is magnetizing yourself that this thing that you want, this dream life, boom, it actually happens in your current life. Till the time it does not, the only thing you will do, dream, commit, make changes. Dream, commit, make changes. Dream, commit, make changes. That's it. There is no rocket science in this. And I'm repeating this with so much emphasis because I remember how much time and energy I fucking wasted trying to find more exercises and strategies to manifest my dream life. There is nothing else that is out of these 3 steps that actually creates a change in your life. Dream, commit, make changes. Repeat it on a loop. And the only thing the universe can do from there onwards is to be like, you're a consistent motherfucker. Here you go. This is yours. Keep it. Enjoy it. You literally called this dream life into your actual life. And this is your normal now. And if you're somebody who's like, you know what, I really want to do all of this with people like me, like people like you, and in a very amazing natural environment, then I have something really awesome coming for you. I'm creating it. I'm not revealing it in this video. You're gonna very soon hear about this, maybe in the next video, but whenever you hear it, you're gonna get a very, very, very special invitation into it. So make sure that the moment I share it with you, it's something out of the world, it's beautiful, it is huge, to help you step into your dream life right away. And it's basically a container Okay, I'm gonna give you one more hint. It's a container in which you're physically in it, like you're physically in that container of your dream life. I mean, wouldn't that be super powerful? I'm not gonna reveal more. I'm just gonna leave you with this. I'm so happy with every single version of mine in the past that led me here. That's exactly what I'm seeing for you. That's exactly what I'm seeing, that you will be the one saying the same thing. I'm so happy. I dreamt, I committed, and I made changes. That is why I'm living my dream life today. And who knows, your family, your friends, your communities will be learning the same from you, directly or indirectly. You deserve your dream life. It's literally not even a big fucking deal. All you gotta do is, the step 4 is talking right now. All you gotta do is dream, commit, make changes. I'm Yuvika, your mindset shifting coach. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Mwah.